We are live, ready to break through from your traditional hustle. It is all started by creating another streams of income, guys. Welcome back to Stamper with Nikki, and thank you so much for joining us again today. And you, as always, here in Stamper with Nikki, we are here to encourage, inspire, and of course, motivate you guys. So my name is Oyenike.
And I am Adenike. And to do that once again today, it's our pleasure to welcome a beautiful lady, our amazing business partner. She's a mom of three, and she is rocking this digital business like none other. It's our pleasure to welcome Ayodele.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, sisters. In fact, you two Nickers. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for honoring our impact. It's such a honor to have you with.
Anytime. Good to see
Please
you guys. Are
introduce.
really looking beautiful.
Ooh, thank you. You are not looking back.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself to our audience.
Oh my goodness. Okay. My name is Ayodele, but you can call me Ayo.
Mhm.
So from the name, you know I'm originally from Nigeria. No
Oh,
stories.
yeah.
And then presently, I live in Canada with my family, Ontario, Canada, to be precise. And we've been in Canada for like, it's going to 6 years now, anyways.
Oh,
And I am an IT professional, a mom of three kids, and I run my business on this side while working full time as an IT professional. To God be the glory for that, anyways. So that's briefly all about me.
briefly. So, an IT professional, a busy mom of three, and all of that. Why the online space? Why?
Sis, you know now. We all know this is it. So okay. So being an IT professional doesn't make me not like another stream of income. And
mm,
then the fact that this one that I'm doing doesn't have my name on it is one thing that would continue to push me to do more, right?
mm,
Because we all know that anything can happen anytime, any day. Okay.
yes.
So definitely I want something to pass on to my kids. Okay. And then the fact that this one I am doing, let's even assume that I reach a top position like that. I can't call my son or be my daughter to come and join me now. It's not
Ah,
possible.
no.
They will have to start from the scratch, right? But
Yeah.
then if they join me on this business, yes, we can do this side by side, right? On the same level, right? So that's one thing that is pushing me and then will continue to push me to want more, right? And then the fact that, right, we all need extra stream of income one way or the other, except we want to lie to ourselves. I tell people that and to have a power for a lower supply, I beat I'm okay, right? We are only comfortable because it money. Okay.
Mm,
If you go
mm,
out there and then you see some other people doing some things, you will want to like kill any shit, right?
mm.
Doing things stress free, okay,
Yes.
doing things with ease, and then you'll be like, and then you are struggling where you are. Hoping I'll be feeling that you have reached one level that nobody can reach, right? So that's one thing, that's an eye opener, right? For me,
Yeah.
because being an IT professional, we want more, right? Every other person, we are not different from every other person, right? Just like
Mm.
you ladies are nurses, you want to say that you're not anywhere. Yes, you are, right? But then you just need something else on the side to support whatever it is you have right now. So that's what pushed me into an online business, anyways.
That is amazing, sis. You say you say a couple of things, and I want to touch base on a few of them.
Mhm.
First of all, when you say you know you cannot pass your profession as an IT, you can't pass it on to your children, and
Mm-mm.
that is absolutely right. Our children cannot inherit our certificates; they have to hand theirs. You know,
Yes.
but when you have a business, when you have something that is yours, like you are doing, you are operating is in your
Yeah.
name, that is inheritance. That
Of
can
course.
go to your children. That can go to anyone. The same thing apply to our business. Like, you
Mhm.
know, you can will this to your children or your
Yes.
next of kin, whoever you think deserves it.
Yes.
And also, you know, like you also mentioned about uh one more. One more. That
Mm.
is very a very I want to say it's a solid word.
Mm-hmm.
Some people forget to want more. Some people even like they are here in overseas,
Yeah.
they were, you know, getting that paycheck cut every week or
Mhm.
bi-weekly or even like
Mhm.
monthly salary.
Yeah.
And and they just settle and they forget to want more. They forget about the dreams, the reason why they traveled, the reason why they wanted to do something differently in the first place, the reason why that they're waking up and working tirelessly, wanting to attain some goals, but
Yeah.
they forget, So it's very important that we remember that we want more. We have to want more. And why do we want more? Because that's the only way we can do things for ourselves.
I know. And
And
there's
that's,
this, just to
yeah.
add to what you said just now, right? So
Mhm.
you see, some people they might even wonder more, right?
Mm,
But then it's either maybe they don't know where to go to, or they
mm,
don't have that information, so to speak. And some other people, they have that information, but
mhm.
then maybe they are scared of actually pursuing what they see that it looks like this is something that will work for me, right?
Mm,
So
yeah.
it's because I don't want to believe that people are comfortable where they are, claiming they are comfortable, right? A lot of people, we came with that mindset of Timothy Delwebo, right? Jama, right?
Yeah.
Anybody, worrying kokoshi, all those kind of. So that mentality people come with, and then they're like, even if it's 3 jobs I'm doing, at least they said when you do 3 jobs, you'll be able to do this, right? So it's that
Yeah.
same mentality that they still have, right? But then is sometimes they don't is ignorance sometimes, right? They are not exposed to the information that they're supposed to be exposed to. And then even if they are, based on the fact that I know some other people that do not that they're doing 3 jobs and they're doing well, then they want to follow suit, not minding if there's another way they can go through and then go with ease, right?
Mm.
So I just wanted to add that to what you said.
Amazing. Amazing.
So, back on to what we were saying. You guys have talked about having the urge, information, and then something that is willable.
Mm.
For you, Ayo, what was that thing that set this particular business apart from every other businesses out there? What was that thing for you in this business?
So sis, you know, okay, no, don't let me say every business because I've not gone to all of them, right? But then some businesses that you see out there, you have to be like present 247, right? But then I see this one, I work full time, right? So definitely I don't want anything that will impact on what I'm doing presently. I need something extra, not something that will come and add more work for me,
Yeah.
right? So and then I saw that in this one, I don't have to be present 247, right? Just the little time I have in between work, just like right now, I can always do anything I want to do. Okay, even if it's just 30 minutes again, I'm
Yeah.
able to achieve something, right? That was one thing that actually ticked the box for me, and I was like, so I don't have to shall be present 247. It's not like somebody will call me, oh yeah, oh, you have to do this, right? I work on my own schedule. It pays me, right? Which I think a lot of people should just look at it as it's too flexible, right, for you to do. If you think you work full time, you work part time, whatever it is, right? Know that it is flexible for you, except you don't want to do anything. Okay, because even if it's 30, like I mentioned, even if it's just 30 minutes I have it in a day, I'm still able to achieve something. And then some other days that I have more than that, of course I can do it, right? But then I can work on my own schedule, right? And that is one big thing, right, that I found beneficial for me because I need more time for my family. I want to travel, all those kind of travel things that you have to do. You go grocery shopping, and then I don't have to like, what if I leave here? Who will now attend to this person, right? I can actually do that mobile.
Yes.
Okay. So that's one thing that I would say is one huge thing that ticked the box for me in this business.
Wow. That is great. That is it's credit, big credit, honestly. You know, one thing that I wanted to say, I wanted to also touch base on is like even though we were talking about this business and everything, we are all professional.
Yeah.
Like I am a nurse, Sister Nika is a nurse, Star is an IT professional. We have a profession, we have our daily job that we love the most. And just like you said, this business doesn't go in the way of doing our business. Instead, it's actually making it better because you don't have to work yourself and you already have something, get you another income on the side,
Yes.
and we're running it at the comfort of our home. All right. Like you said, whatever minutes that you want or like you are, you can apply it to your business. There's nobody pushing you. Nobody is, pushing you to get the target. Like you have to. It's your choice, your dream, your business, your call. decision. Everything you have the call here, okay? You have
Yes.
it's your law here. However, I wanted to clarify something because
Yeah.
honestly, I always tell people like, "Oh, la ma fin wo wo,"
Mm.
okay? We use money to earn money.
Benny.
Unless a man tan wa loku, àwọn èèyàn, a lot of àwọn èèyàn wa tá bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ business, wọ́n máa ní, wọ́n máa push bí pé nǹkan ọ̀fẹ́ àbí bóyá kí nǹkan come through from hey, owó la fi ń wowó. All
Confirm.
right. And I understand that for some people, the indemnity is the carry part of it. Some people be like, oh yeah, I have a student loan, I have a car loan, I have this loan. Everybody start on the lowest. The reason why I should push for more. I start on my lowest point in life. Okay. All right. If you want to mention loans, student loan, car loan, mortgage loan, which one? Which one? Okay. So there's no way you are living in overseas that you are not living on loan. Everybody's using credit card, you're living on loan one way or the other.
Yeah.
But how like my crew in no debt? How can we find a way to solve that debt?
Yeah.
To actually, be sufficient, independent. Financial and even time. And you were talking about traveling earlier, sis. Just I want you to talk a little bit about, starting the business and the aspect of how people perceive it. Because I think to put in capital or like even to invest a little bit of money is a huge problem for our people.
Agree.
I would like to touch base on that.
I agree. Some people, they just assume, they look for free things. That's what I see in a lot of people. Okay. But then sometimes you don't value things if you don't pay for it.
Right.
Okay. You can always get free businesses out there, now, right? But then how sustainable is it? That's number one, right? But then is it, when you start, they tell you it's free, but then is it really free? Because it is when you start that you see that there's a white tele. Right.
Yeah.
That's because they know that free things, right? So they will paint it as, oh, this is free. So you enter it and then you're like, motiwa wotomi olija. So that's the mentality some people have, right? But then I always tell people when they ask me, is it free? I tell them, you're looking for something free. Owo laughing wow, right? We went to school, Asanwo school now, right?
Yeah.
But at the school, we didn't know if you don't know if you will pass or you will fail. You don't know how many times you're going to fail before you pass, right? But then we kept taking the risk of Chebi Masha pass and one can share.
Yes.
And then you took it like my life depends on it because what will your parents say? Maybe gone for you to go to school and all those kind, or even if it's even possible that you actually were doing some side hustles, right, while you were going to school. So you want to take those kind of things serious, right? But then you paid. It wasn't free schooling. Okay. So that's the same thing that you want to think about right now, right? If you're looking for free business, you will get it, right? But then learn to pay for value. Okay, pay for something. When you pay for it, you will derive value in it. You will take it serious.
Absolutely.
Okay, this our business that we're talking about, it is not free. I tell people it is not free, right? No matter how small it is, you can start it, right? Except you don't want to, right?
Absolutely.
Nobody had a lot of money before they started this business, right? You will see that people in a lot of businesses are those that are actually looking for more. Only money, right? But then they know this prospect, they know what they will get in future. They know that if I work on this thing for maybe 3 years, 5 years, 2 years, or even 1 year, right, I will be able to achieve this, right?
Absolutely.
And then they go extra miles to make sure they achieve their dream, right? The same energy, I always tell people, the same energy, right, that you are giving to that profession that you are into right now, that give that same energy, right, to what belongs to you, right? Build your own dream as well. Nobody is saying resign from your job. No, don't resign, right? Keep doing it. We are doing it, right? Keep doing it, right? But then when you now get to that stage of, oh, I think I'm okay, I think I don't have to work for anyone, then feel free, right? But then for a start, do it, right? Do it with joy. Do it like your life depends on it, right? But then don't look for free things. Learn to pay for information. Okay, when you pay for information, you will get value, right? And then you will see that somewhere, right? Don't be too ignorant of one and all those kind of things. Yes, I understand a lot of people have had bad experiences about all those kind of things, right? Yes, but then Yoruba sọ pé tá bá dijú kẹ́ni burúkú kọjá, right? If you want to assume that everything you see online is the same, right? That is where you will still be. And then in 1 year, right, you will see that right? Somebody had told me, I think sometime last year, that because when I started the business 3 years ago, I'm not looking the same way I was looking then. The person was like, to change, oh. And then I'm like, before I have to change, because she was like, when you were talking then, you felt you were talking quietly and all that. And I was like, okay, that's because that was 3 years ago. Right now, I have grown over time. Okay, so that's the same thing people will tell you. So, but when you're thinking that this thing is you don't know, right? I want to step better, so running. They will keep moving, and then you're still down. Then you're wishing for what they have, right? But then you don't know what sacrifices they have made. You don't know what they have closed their ears to. But then you are opening your ears to. But then you just judge based on what you see, and then just keep assuming.
Yeah. So I mean, you really you said it right. Tabanika did you? Any buruku koja? Koja, we might not know.
Yes.
So we want to kind of quickly wrap it up. You know, you guys, you're watching us from wherever you're watching us from, and for those that will be watching the replay, we've touched 3 things today. We talk about the flexibility of our business, the fact that you can still be doing your full-time job, whatever your profession is, and still do this on the side. That's how flexible it is. We've also talked about the fact that we can will it to our kids. It's important to find something that you can give over to your children. As professionals, nurses, IT, doctors, name it, we cannot give our certificate to our children. God forbid something happened tomorrow. You cannot hand it down and say, mommy, it's important to find that thing that you can do that is in your name. And we are guaranteeing you that we have a business here that we have been operating for years. Like Ayo said, we've been operating this business. We know it is flexible. We know it's something we can will to over to our children. And then, of course, there's nothing free. Like my sister said, nothing that is free. You want something that is valuable. You got to put in the value. Now, they said you can force a horse to the riverside, but you can't force that horse to drink that water.
No.
I'm giving you this information. Ultimately, you guys have to make that decision. You've seen our website on the screen. We have webinar that will give you information of everything you need to get your business started and running. Watching our webinar. Watch our webinar. Go to either any of our websites and register. Watch our webinar. We have it every Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you miss it, you can watch replay at your own convenience and take action. Come and see how thousands of lives are being changed, and yours can too also.
Absolutely.
So, Ayonike, Adenike, where you are, we cannot leave now. No, for our own language, for our Yoruba language, for Pidgin, that say something the shell, and information is power. I've been given this information now. Step up. Ayo, I leave that to you to
So the bá fẹ́ kí n sọ ní Yorùbá máa sọ, tó bá fẹ́ ní kí n sọ ní English máa sọ, right? But then bọ́n ṣe sọ, don't be too comfortable where you are, right? Be willing to leave your comfort zone. Our method shows up easy to come out of our comfort zone. No, right? But then we took the bull by the horn, right? And then we decided to take a decision today. No, when we took our decision, sorry. Again, so it's left to you, right? You might be thinking that kinomaso, right? Business by. But then I tell people that okay, that they are not even letting you know. You just see that this person is actually doing well. Do you know what they are doing? No, they won't tell you because they don't want you to be on the same level as they are, right? But then okay. When you come into this business, we are not saying that you will not do any work, right? You will do work, right? But then you have to be consistent. You have to do your own due diligence, right? Put in your own parts that we are saying that you will have to do, okay? Like I said initially, when you went to school, You read it yourself because you wanted to pass. So it's the same way you will work on your business because you want it to work for you. Okay. But then, like we said, we have support everywhere. Okay. The support is there, except you don't want to do anything. Okay. But then, in conclusion of the whole matter, help yourself, help your family, so that in future you will look back and say, thank God I actually took a decision for myself and then for my family.
And I know I have to quickly bring that there. When you were talking, you did make mention of the fact that somebody told you that you have changed. A lot of us, I get that remarks also, and I'm sure Oyenike gets the same remark. The reason why you guys think we're changing or we have changed is because we have an amazing system that works. That is number one. And then we have this training site that is out of this world, that you are given step-by-step video based. You are groomed, you are trained. So you are not by yourself. You are also assigned a mentor and a coach. And then we have a global community behind us. So however you are, shy, you come.
Abiu.
I don't know anything about
not social media. Come.
Not social media person. Hey, we were not social media.
I tell you.
Yeah, we all started from somewhere.
You have the tools. All the tools you need will be given to you to push you out of your comfort zone, because you never know. You have potentials buried inside your body. But unless you are pushed and you bring those beauty out, it will be embedded there. And God forbid, we will not be like those ones that go to our grave with those potentials. You want to manifest those potentials, and this is the right platform for you to get started. So let go of fear, the skepticism. You are in the right place. If you are watching this, you are in the right place. Take the on and take action for yourself.
Yes.
Oh wow! Oh my God! See, this is my sister. I want to call her with great talk. Thank you so much, everybody. For your love, for your attention, for all this time you have been supporting Stamp on Winike. We appreciate you guys. We will never take your love for granted. Thank you so much. For those of you that join us today, for those of you that will be joining us, watch this live session in a little bit, maybe today or tomorrow. On some days you watch it. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We really do hope that we have touched you guys in one way or the other, delivered the message to you. Be inspired, be enlightened, be motivated to step out of your comfort zone, to start doing something for yourself. Stepping out of comfort zone is not a joke. It's not comfortable, but do it anyway. Okay, because that is exactly where you are going to get your goal. That is exactly when you're going to attain all those dreams of yours. If you are just sitting down in one spot and you are just expecting your dream to come true, please don't deceive yourself. Okay, I always say, especially we in Nigeria, Africa, we love going to church. We love go to mass. We pray more than how they have been praying in Israel and some countries. We pray the most. However, these people get up every day and they walk. God says He's going to bless the work of our hands.
Yes.
It works. So, don't stick with something. Don't limit yourself because you are made for more. Right, guys? So I hope that you'll be able to at least gain that courage today. Step forward, reach out to any one of us. We're here to help you. All right, we're here to help you. Thank you so much.
And for the men watching, this is not just for women alone. I know you're looking at it like,
this is a women business.
Men, women, different ages, from different professions, and they are rocking this business. So
yes, so
you're
not absolutely. Join us tonight, guys. We have a live webinar tonight. Join us. Register in any of our websites. Save your seat for tonight. You'll be able to attend a live webinar. And let me just tell you, you're gonna see Eme, Oyenike, and Adenike on Thursday live webinar.
Yay!
So, guys, okay, I'm so excited about it. All right, so we're gonna wrap up for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and those of you that will be watching us later, really appreciate you guys. Thank you. And until next time, we see you again on Stamp Out with Naked. Stay blessed.
Bye.
Bye.